How's it going, everyone? So, in today's video we're talking about the new Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and whether his banner is good enough to summon on, if he's good enough to summon on, all that sort of stuff. So, currently, for some weird reason, usually he would release now, at this time, because weekly reset, but for some reason they've pushed him back by a day. I'm not too sure why that is. But luckily on the Dragon Ball Legends website that we've got here, we actually can have a look at the banner now, and we can do a summon simulator. You know, you can do it if you want, test out your luck. So obviously it's the same sort of step up as before. You know, you have three multis, so you have just one, this is guaranteed spiking or higher. Second one is Ultra H times 2, and the third one's, you know, the same thing over and over again. But you do get a free summon at the end of your rotation, so I guess that is good, I guess, but it all depends really on your luck. So the featured units is interesting to say the least, I would say. So the one good thing I'll say with these Ultra banners, which I always do, is there is only 5 featured units, so that is good, right? So if you get like a guaranteed feature animation like a Bardock or a Trunks, I mean, well actually that's just guaranteed unit, but if you get you know what I mean, like if you get a guaranteed featured pull, you're probably going to get a good-ish chance of getting Gohan, or at least a Gohan looking at this banner. So, yeah, let's have a quick look. So obviously you have the new Ultra Gohan, which does look very good. We'll have a quick look in game later on, just to, you know, have a quick run through. We also got Blue Beast Gohan, which, to be honest, even though he's not really aging that much, to be honest. He's, what, just over a year old now, and he's still, I'd say he can handle his own still in PvP. You know, he's not as top tier as he used to be, but he definitely hasn't, like, you know, aged really, really badly. He's actually aged pretty good. We also have Perfect Cell there as well. I mean, they're all Fs, I should have mentioned as well. So you got LF Perfect Cell, which, to be honest, I'm expecting a Zenkai next week. Well, that's if the celebration still goes on for another week. I think it does, but we'll have a look in game in a minute at Gohan. We'll work out from there. Then you got, you know, Future Gohan as well, which he used to be really good, but I think he's dropped off a little bit now. But yet again, he's due for a Zenkai soon. We also have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as well, the old LF, and yeah, let's just say if you used to be an OG, well, if you're an OG player and you played when this Gohan, like the red one, was still around, yeah, safe to say he was pretty broken. Now he's not, but there is a plate equipment which I think is not designed for him, but to help him out, which we'll have a look at as well. So, how I usually decide these banners, whether they're worth summoning for, skipping, all that sort of stuff, is I look at all the featured units, right? So obviously we've got the 5 here, and then what I'll do is I'll work out, you know, how many good to bad ratio sort of thing. So, new Gohan, very good, so that's 1. Beast Gohan, still very good, so 2. The rest, Cell, he could be good after a Zenkai, but for now I'm going to say no. Future Gohan, yet again, will be good once he gets a Zenkai, so no. And then you also got the OG Gohan, which is not really the best anymore, but after his plat equipment, I mean, it's not a plat equipment for him, but I mean, who knows, he might get that next week, which should be pretty crazy, but at the moment, I'd say no, right? So, you got 2 good units out of 5, which, depending on your account and all that, like, if you don't have any of these units here with, like, you know, extra dupes and all that sort of stuff, it probably isn't that bad to summon, because, like I said, with the Cell and Gohan, I guess you can call them investment characters. And what I mean by that is like, let's say for example, like right now you've only got them both at 2 stars, and you're summon for Gohan and you do eventually get them to 7 stars, which I guess would be unlucky. But who knows, maybe in the future, like a few more weeks for example, for Cell or something like that, they might be a really good unit after the Zenkai, so it's sort of an investment that way, but at the same time it's not a guaranteed chance that they're going to be good, if that makes sense. But, you know, if you do summon, hopefully you do get the new Gohan, because he does look pretty cracked. There is unfeatured as well. Obviously, as you can see there, this Gohan here he's unfeatured, but I guess you could technically call him featured, because he does have the same rates as these units here, right, as the featured units. And then Goku Black and the rest, they're all just, you know, the same. I don't think they've actually added any new units. It doesn't look like it. Sometimes after a while, like, you know, banner units, they'll add, you know, onto this, like the unfeatured list, but it doesn't look like they've added any just yet. But I think soon they'll start adding more. So yeah, so now what we'll do is have a quick look in game. Yeah, we'll have a look at Gohan, I guess, and then maybe the plat equipment. Alright, so here's Gohan. Obviously, his art still looks really good in game, actually. Let's have a quick look at what he does. So, let's go maximum stats. By the way, this is with arts boosting as well. So, HP, 2.4 mil is a bit low, I'd say, for an Ultra. I think it's actually really low now, look at it. But strike's pretty good, 266k, pretty good, 267 for blast. Defense, not too bad as well. But he does look fairly broken with his little, what do you call it? I think they call it gimmicks, but it's, little mechanics, I guess you can call it. And he can basically counter pretty much everything, which is what makes him so broken, I'd say. Like, it's hard to fully explain. I want to use him first to fully understand it, because to me it actually looks too broken, his abilities. Because, like, for example, he can actually counter blast armor. So, if someone's going to get a blast armor, he actually counter that, which, to be honest, is fairly broken, just that mechanic itself. He's got a few others as well. I think he can counter strike animation as well, which, yet again, that's really broken. So, I don't know why they made him this good, but, yeah. But let's have a look. So, Z ability is plus special move damage inflicted, okay. Hybrid or tag Sun family. Really, Sun family, huh? By the way, I just want to mention you do also have Goku and Bardock, the LF Goku and Bardock, and UI Goku that can be pretty well with this guy by the looks of it. Ultra ability doesn't matter too much. Let's have a look at the unique ability. So, positive following effects: the self and battle starts. 170% of damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage by 70%. Really? 70%? How long does it go for though? 40% of key recovery cannot be cancelled. Increase the art draw speed by 1 level. That's 70% a lot. It feels like reduces damage by like 30%. I'd say that's that's fairly. I'd say it's fairly acceptable, but yeah, 70% is actually pretty broken. Positive following affects yourself and the character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card. We have 3 or fewer cards. Restores key by 30, 50% of the damage inflicted. Cannot be stacked, okay, that's good. And cannot be cancelled. -5 to arts cost for 15 timer counts. Dude, he has so much. Also positive following effects yourself at 2 defeated battle members. So he's sort of like, the old Gohan, the OG one. Because it's the same thing, once he had two defeated battle members, that's when he was absolutely cracked. So he randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate arts card, Soaring Dragon, Celestial Wave. That's a pretty cool name, I actually like that. 70% damage inflicted, and increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 20 timer counts. Restores unique gauge by 100%, notifies enemies restore health and reaches 0 effects. Wow, he just does everything, doesn't he? Applies the following effects itself every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. So I'm assuming this does stack. Let's have a look. Restores unique gauge by 20%, that's pretty good actually. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when changing cover. For 5 timer counts, activates once. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' destroys card. Effect for 5 timer counts. He just does everything. Okay, we'll quickly read through the rest to see if I can find anything else broken, because he has a very long kit here. I guess we're nearly finished anyway. Positive following effects itself upon landing a strike or blast arts hit. Randomly draws 1 new card, activates once, restores key by 25, activates once. That's yet again pretty good. Activation counts reset after character oh my god, he is broken, what the hell. Applies the following effects to self when the character performs a vanish set based on the number of defeated battle members. Okay, so it's changed up a little bit here. Because all up here is if 2 battle members are defeated, but this is only 1 or 2, so let's have a look. One or more battle members, it nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 10 timer counts, activates once. You're gonna it resets after the character switches, and then 2 battle members gone, restores vanish engaged by 70%, activates once. Okay, so that first unique ability is... it's good, like it's really good if you pull the character, but if you actually are versing him, this is pretty scary if you don't have this Gohan, to be honest. Tree Power Awaken, so reduces impact damage by 15%, cannot be cancelled. Restores on health by 40%, only once and reaches 0. Okay, that's good, at least it's only once. Knocks enemy back to 2, knocks enemy back to 2 long range if a cover change is performed against their strike arts. So as I was talking about, right, you can counter that, which is, you know, broken. Is this, okay, not too long. Comboable arts, special move arts, okay. While this character is in one of the following states, if unique gauge is at 30% or more, consumes entire unique gauge to counter enemy strike arts. And most forward charging and other special... dude, he just does everything for counters. Slide moving or standing still. Okay, this is interesting. So sidestepping to the left or right, receiving an attack. Is this all new? I don't remember this stuff. Okay, that looks... so is this meant to sort of... I think this here is sort of meant to stop people from being passive. Which I guess is good, right? It can be good and bad. Whoops. Ultimates as well, souls and keep by 50%. Short now, so you just... wow. Okay, so now I'm looking at this. I'm gonna have to say his banner is a must summon. Not the banner itself, but this Gohan is a must summon. And this dual coins here is just for the co-op stage, which is it should be live now actually. So yeah, this Gohan, yeah, I think he's a must summon. Just the way he looks in his kit, he's a must summon. We'll have a quick look at the co-op because I think that will also show us the plat equipment. I could be wrong. See, this is what I don't understand. Why release a co-op now, and then Gohan, as you can see, is the main unit to use, but you have to wait till tomorrow to summon for him. Whereas I just thought, yeah, so this is a new equipment here. So base strike attack and blast attack is 5-10%. Pretty good, not too overpowered. Base strike defense, 8-20%. And then 5-10% to strike attack while they're 3 tag. Okay, that can be good and bad, the slot 2. Because it's only if there's 3 units there, which does suck. Okay, and the bottom, so slot 3 is the same. So it's good if you don't have characters that die, sort of thing. And I also think, just before we wrap up the video, I think there is also another equipment that recently just got awakened. Pretty sure, I could be wrong. So this real quick, I think it should be Cell Saga. Yeah, this one here, this Gohan one. So for the Hybrid Saiyan Cell Saga, let's have a quick look. 12 to 30%, pretty good. For strike defense, it's mainly a defense equipment, but it does have special move damage, which is obviously going to be very beneficial for Gohan. I mean, not really beneficial, but he's going to hit a lot harder with this equipment. So, wait, actually, is equipment bonanza still on? Probably not. They usually do this. Yeah, nah. Oh no, it is still on. Okay. Well, to be honest, since there's nothing else to do at the moment, I would say, other than co-op, I'd probably recommend trying to farm that equipment up. At least get 1 to 3. I think it'd be fine. If you want, of, you know, at least a gold slot or red slot. But yeah, we'll wrap up the video there. Yeah, so my final thoughts is, yeah, this Gohan is a must summon. Even though his banner isn't the best to summon on, I'd say. But if you get this Gohan, you're set, right? He's that good. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video, guys. If you need any other advice or anything as well, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help out as usual. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.